to this day.
Alexander, how do you feel? Heavyweight champion of the world.
I'm very feel.
What's that?
Heavyweight champions.
I'm going to make you fuck yourself. When I'm walking down the street, you get fitties like walking up saying, "I suck your dick, man." I know it's because of me and not because I'm a super champ and all that. And I know it's because I'm good looking and I've got a good bod and a long dick. Jesus loves me. And he loves you too. And he loves you too. He loves these people in here. And he loves everybody in the world.
Can I rest my case? Can I rest my case? I'll rest my case.
Be honest with you guys, after watching that both of them was shite. It was one of the worstest heavyweight title fights I have ever seen. It was bullshit. Come on! I would annihilate both of them on the same night. Fucking shite. Get your fucking checkbook out, because the Gypsy King is here to stay forever! Hi guys, to all these suitors out there who want to make the fight, I'm going to give you all 7 days till the 1st of September to come up with the money. If not, thank you very much, it's been a blast. I'm retired. And also guys, forgot to say, all them offers submitted must be to my lawyer Robert Davis in writing with proof of funds. So let the games begin. Boom!
What's going on, you guys? So Tyson Fury comes out and says that they got a week to make him an offer. He wants $500 million to go up against Alexander Usyk. $500 million. After retiring and unretiring and retiring and unretiring, Tyson Fury has now said they got 7 days to come up with $500 million. You can do it for Pacquiao. You can do it for Mayweather, right? He said they got the money. It's crazy, right? Because he didn't seem to show any real interest in coming back, but all of a sudden he wants to come back. And the reason why Usyk was able to get the payday that he was able to get is because he was in there with Anthony Joshua, a star, a draw in the sport. The Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder recently also threw his name in the hat to face Alexander Usyk in the near future. Deontay Wilder is looking to fight 3 times a year until he's 40. Right now, will that be able to happen? I'm not quite sure there's that many heavyweights for Wilder to beat up on 3 times a year until he's 40 years old. But the Bronze Bomber threw his name in the hat, and Tyson Fury got pretty upset at that. He said, wait to the back of the line. You let with the rest of the losers and all these other stuff, right? But in reality, Deontay Wilder knows that he's the biggest fight out there for Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury don't necessarily have a... Does he have a home, right? Does he have a home? Could he really even have a fight in the UK? See, Deontay Wilder has a home here in America, and Deontay Wilder is one of the big draws in the sport of boxing, let alone the heavyweight division. So what is the biggest fight for Alexander Usyk? He already beat Anthony Joshua twice. And we don't know what's next for Anthony Joshua. We don't know what Anthony Joshua's going to do next. He got a lot of soul searching to do. But he definitely seems fired up after that last loss to Alexander Usyk. But Usyk has some options. He said that if he wasn't going to fight Fury for undisputed or unified a division, then he was going to retire. Deontay Wilder got a fight coming up with Robert Helenius October 15th. It's believed to be a WBC title eliminator fight. They may just throw him the belt right away, right? But Tyson Fury's still holding on to it. Tyson Fury is making it painfully obvious that he's only coming back for the payday. He's only coming back for a potential payday, for the money. But he also turns around on the same note and says that Usyk is a guy that nobody cares about, nobody heard of, right? He's a foreigner that nobody knows, right? And for Tyson Fury, he already got through the saga of Deontay Wilder, so that was the biggest fight out there, and Usyk already beat AJ, so that was another big payday opportunity out the window. So what's left is Usyk. Usyk is not as big of a draw as Wilder or Joshua, right? Despite him being one of the best fighters in the sport, despite him being, I guess you could put him on a pound for pound, considering he was a cruiserweight. right? But despite that, all the accolades and everything he's done, he's not a big draw in the sport. He's not like a big draw. And it's not like he has a country to where they can go stage a big fight to where the government will put up a lot of money and they'll make a big show. It's not like that's going to be happening anytime soon for Alexander Usyk. So he has to find a fighter that has enough drawing power to keep him interested. And Deontay Wilder is that guy, and Tyson Fury as well. But Tyson Fury said they got 7 days to come up with $500 million for Alexander Usyk. Who's going to pull up that kind of money? Eddie Hearn seems to be the guy with the connections with the guys in Saudi Arabia, right? We're not quite sure if Frank Warren has those type of connections. And we know that PBC can make things magically appear when they want to, right? They can open up the vote for certain guys in certain fights. So, yeah, Alexander Usyk has some options, right? He has a lot of options. They tough fights. Fury is a tough fight. Deontay Wilder is a tough fight. So, yeah, he's going to have to go through some pain or some adversity to get this last bit of glory or this last payday. But, yeah, man, it's interesting. You know, the best heavyweight fight right now is between Usyk and Wilder or Usyk and Fury. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.